A squared plus B squared equal to 1000. A and B are integers. A plus B is what? We want to calculate A and B. So, first step, we can say when we have perfect squares like this, we have an important idea. What should we do here? We should pay attention A and B are odd or even. For example, odd, 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 even. Which of them possible? So, because of this, at first, we should check two cases. If a number is even, for example, x is even, then x squared is what? X is even, so x is 2q. 2q squared is 4q squared. This is the first case. So the remainder when divided by 4 is 0. Second case, x is odd. So x squared will be what? Because x is odd. You can write it as 2q plus 1 squared. If you don't know the formula is what, it doesn't matter. You can write it as 2q plus 1 times 2q plus 1. So 2q times 2q is 4q squared plus 2q times 1 times 2q times 1, 2q plus 2q, which is 4q, and 1 times 1 is 1. So in this case, the remainder was 0 when divided by 4, and in this case, the remainder is 1. So let's rewrite our equation again. A squared plus b squared equal to 1000. We've proved the remainder of a squared, 0 or 1. The remainder of b squared is also 0 or 1. The remainder of 1000 is 0. So what is the only possible case to reach 0? 0 and 0. Because for example, 0 and 1 will reach 0 plus 1, 1. Now we conclude what? A and B are even. Because the remainder of them when divided by 4 is 1. So all these things, the remainder when divided by 4. We are working on the remainders. Now, in next step, we say, okay, A is even, B is even. So we can say A equal to 2C and B equal to 2D. Let's replace it in our main equation. Replace A with 2C because A and B are even, and B with 2D and see what can we get. Okay, let's write again our main equation. A squared plus B squared 1000. A squared plus B squared equal to 1000. We said A is 2C and B is 2B. So if we replace A with 2C, it will be what? Okay. A is 2C, 2C squared, B is 2D, 2D squared equal to 1000. So 2C squared is whole squared 4C squared plus 4D squared equal to 1000. Now, both sides are multiple of a number. It's what? Here we have 4. 1000 is also multiple of 4. We can divide both sides by 4. So it will be C squared plus D squared equal to 1000. 1000 divided by 4 equal to 250. Now again, we want to consider same idea. It was what? We said each of them can be 0 and 1 and see when divided by 4. Which of them possible? Here, again, if we do the same thing, the remainder when divided by 4 0 or 1. 0 or 1 and 250 is 2. But the remainder of last two digits when divided by 4 is 2. Now, if we consider the cases, the only possible case is 1, 1. So we conclude C and D are odd numbers. Okay. Now, because we want at the end to find A plus B, and A plus B is what here? If we find C and D, A plus B is 2 times C plus D. And A and B are integers. So C and D are integers. Because we want to find answers of C and D, so we can say without loss of generality, we can say suppose that A and C and D are non-negative integers without loss of generality. Suppose that C and D are at least 0. At the end, for example, if we find C2, C equal to 5, we consider plus minus 5. And again, without loss of generality, you can consider C is greater than equal D, greater than equal 0. Because we should calculate the sum of C and D. It's not important that which of them is greater. So let's rewrite it. C squared plus D squared equal to 250. So C is greater than equal to D. Greatest possible for C is 15. Why? Because 16 squared is 256. It's not good. So if for C we consider 15 squared is 225, so D should be 25. So this answer is good. Now let's see what can we conclude. Here we say C is 15, but we said without loss of generality or positive. At the end we said concept plus minus. It's minus 15. Is what? Plus minus 5. So what are the cases of C plus D? 15 plus 5, 20, negative 5, 15 minus 5, 20, negative 20, plus minus 20, 15 minus 5, 10, negative 15 plus 5, positive, negative 10, so plus minus 10. And because A and B are 2 times that, so this case, we should consider 2 times these numbers, plus minus 40, plus minus 20. So it will be plus minus 40 and plus minus 20, okay? Now, let's consider next case. 15 squared it was, 14 squared 196 plus what is 250, 54. It's back. 13 squared 169, 31, 51, 81. Again, another good case. Okay. So C is plus minus 13 and D is plus minus 9. So C plus D, both of them plus 13 plus 9, 22. Both of them minus negative 13 minus 9, negative 22. So plus minus 22. 13 minus 9 is 4. Negative 13 plus 9, negative 4. Plus minus 4. So we should consider twice that for A plus B, 44, 8. Plus minus 44 and plus minus 8. Now let's consider that do we have any other cases? 12 squared is 144. 56 plus 50, 106. It's not good. 11 squared, 121. It will be 80 plus 50, 130, 129. We said C should be greater than equal D here. So C squared greater than equal D squared. So from this part, all of them are bad. So we found how many answers for A plus B? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 answers. Plus minus 40, plus minus 20, plus minus 44, and plus minus 8. Okay, so we've done. And if you had question, send message to my WhatsApp number. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and like the video. Thanks. Bye.